Fire, 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 fire.
Alright, what is this? Pokimane reveals she might have baby fever. How old is she? Like 35, 32? I don't remember. But I think it's hitting her, huh? What's she saying?
I hate to admit this, and before I do, I need all the guys to scroll. This is just for the ladies, okay?
Alright, I'm a lady, I think.
I think I have baby fever.
Oh shit. Oh my god,
And
girlfriend.
it's annoying because, like, mentally, logically, I don't want a child. But sometimes it feels like biologically.
Funny. I don't know why this is so funny to me. Hold on, let me turn it up. The sound fixer's a little bit broken. Hold on.
My body is saying...
1 second. I apologize. Let's bump it up to 3. Let's do it again.
I hate to admit this, and before I do, I need all the guys to scroll.
All right, boys,
this
leave.
Is just for the ladies, okay?
All right, leave chat.
I think I have baby fever. And it's annoying because, like, mentally, logically, I don't want a child.
What?
But sometimes it feels like biologically, my body is saying, have a baby. It's just whispering in the back, why not?
So dumb.
Think about it. Like, my ovaries are playing tricks on me.
What the fuck?
I can't be the only one, right? How do I get rid of this, though?
Dude, no, stop it. Okay, chat, pause. I mean, aside from the fact that I think this is an obvious engagement bait, like, I don't know, knock yourself out, bitch. You don't have a ton of time left until you're like a high-risk pregnancy. No, isn't she like 30, 32? How old is Pokimane? She's 30, okay. I mean, like, you know, you got maybe 5-8 years left, depending. Yeah, it's not a lot. You got a little less than 5 years before it, like, becomes significantly more likely that you get a high-risk pregnancy while trying to have a baby. But I don't think that's what's happening, chat. I think this is just, like, simp engagement bait. I don't think it's real or genuine, to be honest. I could, of course, be wrong, but I feel like normal women would consult with, like, close friends, and I'm sure that she does have close friends, right? And be like, hey, I've been starting to feel this way. Is that normal? Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Is that normal? I don't know. That was disgusting. I apologize. I don't think she has any close friends. I don't think so. I think she has close friends. But again, I don't know. But it's also entirely possible, like, that Pokimane is so internet and clout brain rotted, you know? That she would rather just broadcast this to the public than talk to a close friend or something. Because that's kind of what happens. Like, your brain, like, it just cooks itself in the rot, the internet rot. That you have, like, have you seen people crashing out on Twitter and they, like, reveal everything about themselves? Like, I don't think that's LARPing. I think people just have mental breakdowns like that. And you want to know why it also feels like engagement bait? I'll tell you why. Because I'm also pretty sure earlier this year that this girl publicly, like, married herself. She bought herself her own ring, like Anita Sarkeesian, to, like, girl boss and say she doesn't need a man and shit, you know? Do you guys remember that? She did? Yeah, like, she did the Anita Sarkeesian thing. Oh my god, I'm marrying myself because no man's ever good enough for me. Oh my god. Like, I just don't feel like somebody with that mentality suddenly, like, flipped and now has baby fever. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but, like, I just don't think so. That's why I think it's, like, engagement bait. What's up with her neighbor? Yeah, her neighbor that works out with her and hangs out with her and cooks with her. Yeah, neighbor. Yeah. Neighbor with benefits. She would potentially be a less than stellar mother as well. I don't really want to say that. I understand where you're coming from and why you're saying it, but like, I think two thoughts come to mind for me. Like, first off, I know people with kids, right? I've seen how having a kid can change someone for the better. Now, not always, of course. Maybe not even most of the time, but it can, and it often does happen, I think. She could be an excellent parent. You never know. I don't know. I'm not parasocial. I don't fucking know how she works. Some get worse. Yeah, that's true. You can. Some people think that having a kid and being married like fixes your problems. It doesn't. And secondly, I think more importantly, I don't want to put that out there. You know, saying like that she's gonna be a bad mom. Like, I don't like the idea of putting out the energy that there should, or like, you know, that she would be a horrible parent. And that like any child she has is doomed because she's a mother. Like, it feels icky. I don't like it. If she has a baby, I wish her well, I guess, you know, type shit, you know. You know, I wish them the best. I wish the child the best, and I hope they do well and they're happy. That said, I think this is stupid, you know. Like, Pokimane is not gonna have kids. This is engagement bait. It's not real. She's pulling your leg. She's fishing for, like, tier 4 subs to think about her being pregnant, you know? So I'm just not gonna engage with it. I don't know. If her children live in US, they are cooked with bad RNG. No, they're not. What are you talking about? Being born in the US is better than being born in Zimbabwe where there's a war going on. I think that's more cooked. This is a bit of a weird thing to say. I think you're very blessed if you live in like America. I can name at least 10 other countries that probably sucks way more. War in Zimbabwe? I don't know. In the past, I guess. But anyway. Anywho. Ah, yes. What is this? What is this? USA is pay to win server? Yeah. Tier 4 subs imagining her pregnant. This reminds me of a streamer called SmugAlana. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality of being a girl. And being online, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I also saw this. This is kind of relevant. Chat. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I saw this on Twitter too. This is crazy. It's like semi-related, so... Yeah, since we're talking about Pokey. Potential mother is a doctor, wants to be a stay-at-home mom if she had kids. R/child-free loses their minds. There's nothing wrong with working towards commendable goals. There's also nothing wrong with putting those aside to be with your children. Okay. Chat, how bad could it possibly be? I don't know. Okay, title. Are you kidding me? You are a doctor! Okay. Rant. We have friends who got married recently and are already talking about getting a house and having kids. Okay. Recently, they shared with us that when they have kids, the wife is going to stop working completely and become a stay-at-home mom until further notice. Sure. ... Whatever. ... It happens, I guess. ... What is this? But I truly am losing my mind and genuinely want to grab both of them by the shoulders and shake them as hard as I can. Because what I failed to mention is that the wife is a literal doctor. She quite literally just finished medical school and her residency. She has barely been working in her field full-time for a full year. Okay, but the husband is surely a doctor as well, or has an extremely high-paying career, right? Wrong. He's a project manager and barely makes above 100K. Barely makes above 100K? Yo, my chat would like strangle that guy, hypothetically, for making above 100K and taking his spot. Yeah, what's wrong with barely over 100K? I feel like half this chat would kill to be in that position. He only makes 6 figures, right? Bro, yeah, call Caleb Hammer. What the fuck? Ah! Some chatters are like, ah! They're like fucking tearing at their shirts, like. Oh my god. Okay, whew. That was like half the post. Hold on. Okay. So if I'm getting this straight, she is going to do away with high-paying career she spent years of blood, sweat, and tears on and accrued thousands upon thousands of student debt for, to have babies and raise a family, try to buy a house, and slowly to try and chip away at both of their student debt on 100K pre-tax HHI? Huh? According to the census data where we live, it takes 130K HHI for 2 childless adults to live comfortably. This must be California. Like literally Silicon Valley. There's no fucking way. There's no way you need 130K to live without kids. Holy shit. What pisses me off even more is this isn't even the husband's idea to do this. It's the wife's. Oh my fucking god. It's the woman's choice. That's so bad. What do you mean by that? What do you mean it's the wife's choice and it pisses me off, huh? It just makes me feel like a crazy person. I can't imagine willingly throwing away being a very successful and wealthy doctor to raise kids as lower middle class instead. Like, you are free to have kids, but why not get childcare instead of keeping your career? Oh my god, this bitch is retarded. All the women who fought tooth and nail for women's rights are absolutely spinning in their graves right now. I actually... Oh my god. Reddit is never ever beating the allegations. Dude. They're never beating the... Must be a troll. I don't think so. I don't think this is a troll. I don't think so. Like, the stereotype that Reddit is filled to the brim with these, like, fat, retarded, self-hating white communists that hate children, hate their parents, hate capitalism, hate, the West, and they, like, have this power fantasy of, like, wanting to impose their own views on the rest of the world through, like, the most violent means possible is never going away. And honestly, I'm shocked that this website wasn't nuked already years ago. Updates, by the way. Yeah, it's got 1,300 updates and 145 comments. AI isn't advanced enough to be this brainless, so it is a real person, I'm afraid. AI also doesn't know how to sound, like, human-like. It's very obvious, too. I don't know. Like, it's the last sentence that convinces me this person has, like, an actual crater in their fucking skull. Like, a massive dent in their head. All the women who fought tooth and nail for women's rights are absolutely spinning in their graves right now. Because a woman who is a doctor, who's not forced to, a doctor is not allowed to want to be a housewife. Chat, let that sink in. Oh, I'm so pro women's rights, except when like they decide to do something. Yeah, isn't that weird? Oh, that's so crazy. I'm so pro feminism. Like, somebody please take gamer in a gown. Oh my god, what a fucking name. Someone take this person's internet access away because I'm afraid they have permanent retardation. It is terminal. You have like a parasite in your brain or something. There's no fucking way you exist like this. You know how this happens, right? Like, you know how this completely normal thing comes to be? I'll explain it to you, chat. Woman is doctor. She's probably a family practice doctor, which means they have their own, like, you know, their practice. She's a family practice doctor. She sees families. Families have kids. Kids are cute, right? You know, like, woman doctor goes like, cute, kid, cute. Me want me own kid. Then woman doctor have kid. After have kid, woman doctor go, me want to spend more time with kid. Woman doctor quit job. Woman doctor stay at home with kid. Man go make money so woman doctor can be with kid. This isn't rocket science. Like, it is not hard to, like, wrap your mind around it. Like, Pokimane, like, we were just looking at the post, right? Pokimane just started saying she has baby fever. Like, I think it's fake. But the point is that baby fever can happen to anybody, even men. This is scientifically proven. And guess what? If you as a woman ignore that baby fever, which is arguably even stronger than men's, right? If you ignore it and girl boss your way through your 30s and don't get married or have kids, there's a solid chance that you have massive regret into your 40s. You have a midlife crisis. You freak the fuck out. And you wonder what the point of it all is because you have like a career that you hate and no children to exercise your motherly instincts on, you know? So then of course you go and exercise your wayward without, you know, purpose. Without purpose of these motherly instincts on. Like, I don't know. I'm getting too crazy with it, but you get my point, right? People get fucking baby fever. Yeah, you adopt 10 cats. or you become a Karen and then you want to parent other people's kids. Wait, that's actually crazy. I didn't even think of that. Do you think Karens are as a result of like women not having kids so they can't police like their own kids, so then they go and police other people's kids? I don't know. I think chat's onto something. Yeah. It's called rich auntie, perhaps. Point being, my point is, I think this is normal. It's good for that lady doctor that she wants to go have kids, and it's good that she didn't. According to this person, they were like, yeah, I want to do it. Yeah, it's my choice. It's not like, she even said it wasn't the husband's idea. The husband doesn't care. So like, honestly, this is like the best outcome. Good for her. And guess what? It's not like she can't be a doctor again. It's not like she can't just spend 5 years with her kid. Because, you know, the first 5 years are supposed to be, like, pretty intense, right? In terms of, like, taking care of a child. And then they become a little bit more self-sustaining. Like, you know, until they're old enough to start going to school and stuff. And then get a job again as a doctor during the hours her child is at school. I don't think that's too outrageous. Maybe she can manage it. Yeah, but license expiring. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't know how it works. But, like, these people are just such fucking morons. And 1,300 updates, by the way. 1,300 people read this, like, unironic verbal diarrhea that even AI couldn't regurgitate out. From, like, a fat, retarded, like, I don't know, 19-year-old that hates her parents and has a nose ring and thought to themselves they thought to themselves, like, yeah, this is a banger. I feel the same way. Yeah, updoot. Like, it's actually criminal. I think it's absolutely criminal to be this dumb. Absolutely insane. I'm too unemployed for this. I'm too employed for this. License will expire if she does a few CMEs. Doesn't take long at all. Should be fine. Continue medical education. Is like reading a few papers online to prove you're up to date and not a retard. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys know better than I do, but like to me, it feels like I've heard this before with doctors that semi-retire, and then they go off and like kind of like take care of their kid up until a certain age, and then they go back into it because they still really love being a doctor. Yeah, obviously not all doctors are great, but like I know there's a lot of doctors out there that like they kind of have to sacrifice one or the other, and then they come back to it because they really like it. Yeah. She could even do it part-time. Yeah, I mean, is there a lack of doctors? Yeah, of course there is. My mom did exactly that. Yeah, because it's reasonable and smart. I don't know, man. I can't. This whole post is like actual fucking gold. I just thought I'd share it. How about just letting people live the way they want to live? It blows my mind. Getting this upset, writing this actual fucking just dog shit and being like, yep, Chip, this is a really good post. This is a hit piece. Actually, fucking, Reddit is an insane asylum. I think if we deleted Reddit, it would just, I don't know, the internet probably would explode. Maybe that's why they never delete it.
For you.